Hi, and welcome to Omni Edition Garden City. I am Dan York, and with me are James Lenze, Garden City's librarian and a member of the Garden City Kiwanis, and John Fleming, who is the owner of Fleming Financial, also a member of the Garden City Kiwanis. And we want to talk to you about a unique event coming up, as you can see, on Saturday, June 3rd. It is the Great Pig Race. Now, this is not the 5K run. This is not the Great Bacon Run. This is something that goes along with it. Gentlemen, first of all, introduce yourselves to the folks in Garden City. John, how long have you been in Garden City?
I've lived here for 41 years.
Okay.
Been married to the same lady for 48 years. My business is down at Bayonne Jewelers down in the Mazzoni's Plaza. So.
Yep. All right, very good. And James, you've been our librarian off and on at least twice, right?
Right. So I started at the library as a reference librarian in '98. I became director in 2008, left briefly in 2011, came back in 2013, and I've been there since then.
Very good. And you're both members, obviously, of the Kiwanis, as we can see with your shirts. And Kiwanis, a very good organization and one of the most active organizations in Garden City.
We believe so.
For folks that don't know, what is the mandate of the Kiwanis? What do you guys do specifically?
We serve the children of the world. Kiwanis is an international organization with local chapters. So we're part of the Michigan District, and we're Division 4 of the Michigan District.
Yeah, you're not under oath.
And we have the
Could be fine.
our local club serves Garden City mainly.
Okay.
So we do a lot of projects in the city. We have a Kids Day in the Park coming up in August 12th. We have a dictionary project where we get dictionaries to all the third graders in Garden City. We have a annual Christmas party for underprivileged children. We also support the Kiwanis of Michigan Foundation, which supports child life services in 4 Michigan hospitals.
All right. And you guys also volunteer for a lot of other people's projects.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You're the manpower very often for a variety of things that go on in the community. And your meetings are weekly at Amatea's, right?
Yes, 12:15 every Thursday.
So if someone's interested in joining, they can show up at Amatea's at 12:15 on a Thursday and have a conversation.
And get a free lunch.
And get a free lunch out of the deal. So, all right, very good. So we want to talk about the Great Pig Race. And as you can see by my little companion here, this is a die that is used for this.
Cube.
A cube, I'm sorry. This is a cube that is used for this race. I'm just going to throw it out to you guys and let you explain it. I mean, I keep describing it as a giant board game, but it's a fundraiser for Kiwanis and an opportunity for people to maybe win a couple of bucks, right?
Right. So it's going to be an evening of fun centered around the pig race, which is basically a giant board game. 6 tracks or 6 lanes on the track, 6 pigs racing at a time. There was 3 foot by 4 foot plywood pigs. Each pig is sponsored by a local business or organization or individual, and they decorate it however they want. Crazier the better. And the pigs advance down this board, basically. The winning pig wins. People are wagering on which pig's going to win each heat. And then we have a lot of side things happening too, 50-50s.
Okay. And John, you were explaining to me before we started that the odds are actually established after all the betting is concluded, right?
Right. People will be able to bet on the pigs of their choice. In our program we'll have a listing of all the pigs and their sponsors. And at each race, 1 through 6, we'll give you the pig's name and who the sponsor is. And the person can go in and bet on whoever they want to, up to $10 a pig.
Okay. All right. And then when we're talking about the heats or the flights, basically there'll be 6, you said, in every race. So whatever color comes up on the die, that is the pig that advances?
The pig that's on that color lane.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
So each
on
lane
the cube.
is...
I'm sorry, John. On the cube.
Okay.
So the lanes are colored to match the cube.
Okay.
And the pig in the appropriate lane moves forward. If both cubes come with the same color up, that pig moves forward too.
Okay. John, Gibby, can you show this is John Fleming's pig from your company, right? From your
Right,
business.
right.
So this is what they look like.
This is refund.
Okay. All right. And so there's a variety. There's 30 of these, we said?
Yes.
All right. So these were, and that's on wheels, it looks like, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, we have wheels. They don't turn real well, but it's only go straight and forth.
It only has to move a little bit at
Yeah,
a time, right?
right.
Right, it's not a Pinewood Derby, so you
Yeah.
don't have to.
That's a good analogy. I like that. And there also is going to be some set of prizes for the winner of the best dressed pig, et cetera.
Right. We'll have two different contests, one called the Best Dressed Pig, and the other's the Most Popular Pig.
Okay.
And Most Popular Pig is, if I remember right, it's the, we have a can in front of the pig. All 30 pigs will be out on the stage prior to the event, when the event starts, and people can vote on their favorite pig by putting
It's
a dollar
like
in
best
the can.
of show.
Yeah.
The businesses that have sponsored a pig, they can put their pig on display now in their place of business with a can in front of it and start collecting those popular dollars early.
Okay, that's very cool. And tickets are on sale now or soon?
Now,
All right, because this event, this June 3rd seems a long ways away, but it's really not.
No, it's not.
What do people do if they want to buy a ticket for this event? First of all, how much is it, and where do they go to get the tickets?
Well, they're $20 a piece,
Okay.
and that gets you in the door, gets you free food. We're going to have different kinds of food there. We have some hors d'oeuvres
mostly.
and a lot of desserts.
Bacon theme or not?
No.
No. That's in the morning for the bacon fry.
Okay, all right.
So they can see any member of the Kiwanis. They have tickets available. Or if you have questions, or you can either call myself on my cell phone, 734-604-0227, or Kim Dold, 734-536-0373.
Okay. And
Of
you have
course, Kim is the director of the Downtown Development Authority.
Right.
So you can get tickets at her office.
as well as your office, but they're right next
Right.
door to each other, so
Right.
hopefully one of you is there. Where did the idea for this come from? Because this is pretty neat.
So a few months back, the Smiths were considering joining the Kiwanis Club, and they were talking with me and Michelle Klein at one of our evening meetings. And they mentioned this camel race that the Optimist Club up in West Branch hosts, and what a great fundraiser it's been for their Optimist Club up there. And we just thought that sounded like a great time, but we didn't want to exactly copy it, so we said, well, let's make it unique to Garden City, and what's more unique to Garden City than
Willie the Pig.
Willie the Pig.
All right. And this is going to be at St. Thomas/St. Raphael's, right?
Right.
Yes, St. Thomas the Apostle, which used to be St. Raphael's.
Okay. It's like Henry Ruff and the Berger Transition Center. You got to say both names, otherwise nobody will know what you're talking about.
Doors open at 6:30. I don't
Okay.
think we've talked about that.
No, not yet, we haven't.
Okay, doors open at 6, and the first race will be at 7:30. So you'll have an hour to sample the food, check out the pigs.
See which one looks like it's faster. And
Yeah. You can't touch them. You can't roll them.
you can't
know.
roll them to test them? Oh, that doesn't seem right. And how many, you may have said this already, but how many races will there be that night?
A total of 7 races. We have 30 pigs, so 6 at a time are racing. That'll be the first 5 heats.
Okay.
Then the loser of each heat will race again just to get the ultimate loser. Then the 6 winners, the winners of the first 5 heats plus the winner of the loser's heat, will compete in the winner's heat, and
Okay.
we'll have a champion trophy for the winner.
Okay, very good.
And
And
it's
people,
going to be a traveling trophy.
okay.
So every year.
So you're stuck doing this again next year then, otherwise
We
it's a
hope
waste
so.
of time having the
We
traveling
hope
trophy,
so.
right? And if someone wants to get more information, you have a Facebook page, right?
Yes, the Facebook page is Great Pig Race, and you could also get to it through the Kiwanis of Garden City's Facebook page, which
type in Kiwanis of Garden City on Facebook, right?
Right, but make sure you find the Michigan one. There, I think there's a Garden City, New
there's-
York.
There's New York, New Jersey,
Kansas.
all over the place. Right, okay. Well, this sounds like a really neat event. Again, you have a limited amount of tickets. It may not seem limited, but 450 is still not a lot of tickets. So people need to get their tickets early, right?
Correct.
All right, so they can either go to the DDA, they can either go to John Fleming's office at Fleming Financial there in the Orrin Mazzoni office plaza, or they can contact anybody with those phone numbers that we just gave.
Or they can come to a Kiwanis lunch, and we'll have tickets available there.
Very good. Well, this sounds like a really neat event, sounds like a really unique event, and I think people are going to have a really good time.
We hope so. We're
That's
having
the goal.
fun putting it together.
Good. All right, so it's Saturday, June 3rd. It's the evening of the 5K of the Great Bacon Race, but it's the Great Pig Race, and that'll be at St. Thomas. They're located on Merriman Road, and it sounds like it's going to be a really cool event.
Thank you.
All right, well, good luck to you and to everybody involved with it, and we look forward to seeing it.
We will
Thank
do
you.
our best.
All right, that's Omni Edition Garden City. Thanks very much for watching. Good night, everybody.